Hello and welcome to this live training. My name is Natasha Opdet and I'm the founder of Bliss Unity, and I help new coaches to get fully booked with dream clients. And today I want to help you with one specific thing that really can either make or break your coaching business. And it's pretty much the very first step you need to be clear on in order to build your coaching business up, in order to attract clients, in order to really build up your assets as well. And it really is the direction of everything. And I see so many coaches are struggling with this point the most. And the longer you've been holding yourself back with this specific thing I'm going to talk about today, the longer you're delaying your actions, the results you're getting, the impact and the money you're making. So that's why I really want to help you today in this live video to help you how to find your profitable niche that actually gets you clients fast, because that's pretty much the main reason and what we're really caring about. And that's the main reason why you should be niching. There are so many advices and tips and out there for in order to build up your business, and some are good, some are average, some are might be even bad. But how you can understand if an advice is good or not, it's if it helps you to make more money or get more clients, because that's the main focus within your business. So this is normally a training which I only do for my paid clients, but because I've been seeing so many coaches are struggling and really struggling to move forwards and to sign even their very first clients because they're not having their niche in order, I decided to give you this live training for free so you can find your niche, pick your niche once and for all. So why is it actually so important to find your profitable niche? And I say profitable niche for a reason, which I'm going to explain you within a second. So first of all, if you don't have a niche, it's really hard to get clients. It's the main reason why we want to niche down, especially when you're starting out, because you're just competing with everyone. If you stay and label yourself as a life coach and help everyone and anyone to do whatever, no one feels like you're talking to them, meaning you don't grab their attention. It's really hard to stand out. You compete with also all the other specialists who've already niched down because they probably would rather go to them. And you also are not able to generate a lot of money because you're just a generalist instead of an expert. And people don't value generalists or someone who has an advice for everything and everyone as much as someone who's specifically designed for this particular niche or this particular problem. So what happens when you find your profitable niche, or when you actually just decided to pick one niche and go with it, it helps you to stand out. You're not competing any longer with all the other people, all the other life coaches. You're just very specific, and that helps you to to grab their attention. And attention is something that we need to be doing. And that's the very first step we try to get our dream clients to get. The second one is you are also able to get your dream clients. There are specific people out there who you love working with and you want to be able in order to get in front of them. So the more clearer you are, the more niche down you are, the more able you are to work with dream clients, meaning clients that you love working with, that you enjoy with, that you're getting results for, that are love to pay you and are ready to start right now. So, but it also helps you to get those clients more easily based on you grab their attention, you stand out as an expert, but also because you position yourself as the expert. So positioning is a really big one from the beginning of your business, because when you're just starting out, you might or may not have that much experience or knowledge within that field because, well, you're just starting out and everyone has to start out, right? So by deciding on one particular niche, you already position yourself as the expert. So someone who's never heard about you before and sees you how specific you are in helping this one specific problem, they already assume that you are the authority, and they're already giving you way more trust than someone, hey, I've just done my coaching certification and now I'm looking for coaching clients. That's not really specific at all. And specificity, I really can't say that. The more specific you are, the better you can sell what you're offering, meaning your service and your coaching skills. And it's a really great way in order to build your business straight from the beginning by niching down. You can be really specific from the beginning, building up, because once you find your profitable niche right from the beginning, everything you're going to create, you can reuse and repurpose. So everything you're doing is building up your business, not just starting out from scratch over and over again because you think you want to swap niches. So that's why it's so important to get your profitable niche right from the beginning. And this training will really help you with it. So first of all, let's have a look. What is a profitable niche? And I really have a very specific definition for that. A profitable niche is a group of people with the same problem. Really important. I'm going to pick the statement out in a minute. A group of people with the same problem who are willing to pay a premium price or premium fee, premium investment in order to solve their problem. So what does that mean? It's a group of people. So there are multiple people. You're only not looking for one person. You're looking for a group of people in order to have more clients coming on with the same problem. So this is really the key thing about your niche. It's the same problem, not the same age group, the same occupation. You know, when we are thinking about or looking for our dream clients, so we're looking into how old they are they female, male, what are they doing? The most important part, what we're going to look for at the beginning, is the problem. That will help you to focus up your niche, because that's what your business does. That's what every business does. Businesses solve problems for a profit. So picking up that problem is the most important part. And then people who are willing to pay a premium price to solve that problem, well, that are people who are valuing the solution, where they feel like having that problem solved is important to them, and they're also able to have the money. So let's dive a little bit deeper into that. And there are also 3 fears which I see a lot of people are having when they are starting out, or what really holds them back to niche and really avoids them or sabotage them to make the decision. Because seriously, all in general, to really talk about niching, the biggest thing what you need to be aware of is that niching is just to make a decision of what problem you want to focus on. That's it. It's making a decision. And the faster and the more decisive you can make that decision and more confidence you have in that decision, the faster you can move on and get clearer and clearer along the way. But it's really important that we're getting it done within this training. This training is really designed to get it done for you and not making you to sit down and have the feeling that you need to think about it a couple more weeks, because clarity doesn't come from just sitting back and thinking about it. You just probably get more confused. Clarity comes from engagement. So let's make it really clear. I really want to help you the best in order to help you to decide to pick your profitable niche. So let's have a look in terms of what might be holding you back before, or why you've been so unclear about. And there are the 3 common fears which I see a lot of new coaches are having. The very first of all, which I hear a lot of people saying, or a lot of coaches saying when they're afraid to niche down, is that they're afraid they lose opportunity because you want to help everyone. And I really admire that about you. But the problem is, if you try to talk to everyone, you speak to no one. And this is really important, especially in the online marketing field. When you want to marketing your coaching business online, it's different than in person. When you're marketing someone or trying to get clients offline, like meaning in person, they're more likely to invest in you because you have a connection, because they know you, because they already trust you. But online, it's a little bit different. In order to grab someone's attention, in order to make someone, first of all, listen to you, you need to stand out. And you need to grab their attention by being specific and talking about their problems and their desires. And if you're able to do that, that you're not only like losing opportunities, but you're actually tripling your opportunities. A really important note, by the way, which a lot of people are getting wrong is, oh, now I've niched down and I can only help those people. When you have clients or the potential clients are coming to you and want to work with you and you feel like you can help them, even though they're not specifically your dream clients, but you still know you can and you want to help them, there's no one saying that you need to push them away. You can still help them. But the point is, you need to find a way in terms of building up your business to find a way to attract and magnetize your dream clients to you. And you can only do this with a magnetizing message by speaking to those specific people. If you just say, I help you to live your best life, what does that even mean? And why should someone trust you that you can help them to live the best life? The best life can look completely different for everyone. It could be to find the dream partner, or it could be to be in the best shape. And you can see they're completely different things. So I really want you to find out, to really understand that finding an opportunity, niching down helps you to triple your opportunity because you're talking to your clients now. You're grabbing their attentions, you're building a connection, and you're building a conversation up, and they're already trusting you way more than before where you were just the generalist. So niching helps you to triple your opportunities. The next one, which I hear a lot of people saying, is that you're multi-passionate about and you're not really, that you're getting bored quite a lot and you're losing variety. So here's the thing. When you're starting out within your business, there's so many things you need to be doing. And I know you probably feel super overwhelmed right from the beginning. The main focus is always to focus on getting clients. Main focus. Stop trying to do fancy photo shoots or building a website or doing all these fancy online technology things. What we're going to focus on is building a connection, starting a conversation, and then converting them to clients. Like, that's really what it is. Connect, converse, and convert. And by losing the variety, which a lot of people are afraid of because you feel like you niche down on this one thing, what you're actually gaining is you gain so much more deep knowledge because you're focusing on the specific problem. And what you're going to do is now you're going to focus on helping this problem the most specific way, and you go even deeper and then just, oh, here's the one solution. You go deeper and chuck it down into small, simple steps in order to give them a structured approach where you are really able to organize your knowledge. And I'm pretty sure you realize the more organized your knowledge is, the more you perceive to be an expert, an authority, and building trust and positioning, which is really important straight from the beginning, which really makes clients deciding whether they're going to join you or someone else. So by going deeper and really focusing on that specific problem and really finding the best way to help your clients in all the specific scenarios and all the specific small problems this big problem is going to create, then they feel like they're in the right hands. And this also helps them to get way better results. And I really want you to also understand and make sure that when you are investing in a coach or in some kind of help, that I want you to be really specific in the person you help with. Because I made that mistake, and I don't want you to make that before, but I joined a group coaching program before where the coach was not only helping coaches, but other service entrepreneurs as well, which sounds good when people are signing up because you can say, hey, I'm not only having coaching, but I help this and this and this and this and this people, which might be broadening up for them. But the problem was in the coaching calls, so many times I was sitting there and I didn't get any value because it was so far from what I was experiencing within my business. It wasn't relevant. And if you're talking about something in your coaching program or so, that's not relevant, you lose the attention, you lose the people. And I stopped showing up because it felt more like like I felt like I was wasting my time instead of gaining experience and gaining knowledge or gaining the support I needed to. And there you can, when you want to invest in something, you can really see that the more specific someone is, the more help you get, the better it is. And also for your clients, that you can show up in a great way when you decide to do some group coaching or so, that you know by answering one question, you're answering a lot of questions at the same time and serving a lot of people at the same time because they're struggling all with the same problem. So this is the really like a really good benefit for your clients. So you really help and serve your clients, but also for you to have in mind when you are deciding to join someone. And the more knowledge and the deeper you go within your niche and the better your understanding, you really feel like you are the expert, because that's pretty much everything you're researching. And that's a really important part as well. Just a side note for you, that in order to create great content, it's also for you important to consume and to research and study and learn, like keep growing within yourself, because then you can show up and give even more advice. And if you, instead of researching and learning everything about coaching, you just focus on this one specific thing your niche has, and then you get the expert of that, and you can really go specific. You can be specific in your research and everything you're going to consume. There's a ventil where you can let it out and teach people like straight from the beginning. So everything you're learning doesn't feel like it's a waste of time, because sometimes we're consuming too much, but you're able to share it straight away because it's always relevant to your business, to your niche, to your clients. And I really hope you to get that. So it's not that you lose variety and you're always talking about the same. It's like, no, you are able to go even deeper and be really specific in helping your clients solve the problem. And that's what we're caring for. Once you have that one problem fixed, that you always have clients coming to you and you're always hitting your income goals, then what you want to achieve, or like at pretty much at the same time, you always want to make sure that you're serving your clients the best possible way. Because that's how your clients are coming back. They love you, you delighted them, they get great results with you, they want to keep working with you. So, and I know that you, for yourself, want to do a great job. No one wants to go into business or not to deliver a bad job and then having, I don't know, like cancellations or refunds or whatever. You don't want that. You want to feel good. And I know that when you've already worked with a client, the best and the most amazing thing a client could say to you is, "You're an amazing coach. Thank you so much. You helped me so much." Like that's one of the most rewarding things. And I want you to create a blissful business. So making sure that you are getting rewarded by the comments of your clients by getting them amazing results, because you help them in such a detailed way. So there you're not losing variety. You go really deep. You're building up the knowledge and you're building up confidence, which is really important when you're just starting out. Because confidence comes from competence, and the more competent you are, the bigger is your confidence, and you can show up as a leader, and the easier it is for you to position yourself as the expert and sign clients easily and fast as well. The other fear I see a lot of people are doing is, or people are having, which holds them back, is that they just say, "I don't know what niche to pick." And this is one of the biggest troubles, where you just feel like, oh, there's so many things, but I don't know really which one I should pick or which one is the best one. So stay tuned. I'm going to solve that problem for you as well. But first of all, I want to talk about the two main ingredients that every niche pretty much needs. And in order to make it easy for you, I'm a huge fan of simplification. So let's simplify niching down for you. And I said before, like your niche or profitable niche is a group. I had something on my lip. A profitable niche is a group of people with the same problem who are willing to pay a premium fee to solve that problem. So there are two ingredients for your niche. The very first one is the who, and the who is your target audience, the actual people, the group of people you're going to help with. For example, entrepreneurs, moms, singles, whatever, female, males, that's where you get clear on the who. This is just one part. The next part, in order to have the great, you can see it as two circles where it overlaps, is the what, and that is your message. And your message is the problem you're helping to solve. So the what are you helping them? So there are, for let's say, there are single moms. So they can have this one problem. These are your who. But then the what, your message is the problem. What problem are you helping them to solve? And it's always best to focus on the most important problem to them, where they're putting up the most of their attention. Because single moms, they have probably problems about raising their kid on their own, like how to manage their time and all these things. But there is also the problem that they're single and maybe want to be in a relationship. And they can see that these circles have to overlap, and it's not only one or the other, it's the overlap of those things, and that's your niche, the overlap of those two. So the who your target market really is, and then the what the message is, pretty much like what is the problem you decided to pretty much like dedicate your life to in order to help those people. And let's help you too in order to find out what niche to pick in order to get really clear around it. The first one is to get really clear is that they have to be easy reachable. So the easy reachable, reached easily. What that means is you don't want to focus on people, because people is way too broad, and you also don't want to focus on people who want to be their best version. This is really hard to reach. Like, think about if you want to invest into Facebook ads, how are you going to help them best version? It's a really broad concept. When you can be very specific is, for example, what I just said, single moms. They're moms and they're single. So relationship status is single or not big or whatever. Moms, well, they're having a kid. Easy, accessible, easy, reachable, because you know exactly the specific paths that are making them who they are. And then also about the problem in terms of want to have a relationship. So that's what they're interested in. You want to make sure that they're proactive. Proactive means they're actively looking for a solution. So why is that important? Because when we are actively looking for a solution means that we are having a problem and we want to solve it. When we're just having a problem and fine with the problem and just don't caring about it, there is no need to solve it. And if there is no need to solve a problem, people are not paying money, they're not investing time, and not putting any effort in order to solve it. So really important, they need to be proactive. And a really good indicator is also if they're already spending money. This is that they're proactive, meaning, hey, they're already investing some kind of monies into solving their problem. And this can be just maybe going to a course, or maybe just buying some kind of books or magazines or whatever. It doesn't have to be like a whole coaching course, but even maybe just small things in terms of getting more information about books or catch-ups or meetups or whatever. Like anything at all that shows them, hey, they're already investing, they're active, they're proactive, wanting to find a solution, and they're willing, they have a need to solve that problem. Really important. If there's no need for the solution, no matter how cheap or expensive your coaching program is or how amazing your coaching program is, they're probably not going to sign up because they're not valuing the solution. So the bigger the need, the more they value the solution, and the more they value their solution, the higher you can charge them for your services. And another indicator in order to realize if you pick the right niche is your past and your passion. So whether something that you're absolutely passionate about, when you're passionate about something, you're probably spending time learning more about it, being in that field, consuming more knowledge, meaning you're automatically becoming an expert because you love researching, you want to learn more about it. That really helps you to be a great person, a great help, and great expert authority. But also some of your past, meaning what was one of your problems you had and you invested the time, money, and energy in order to solve it, and that probably made you also so passionate about helping other people with the same problem. You can talk from your experiences, and that really helps you to build empathy because you know exactly what your clients are struggling for. So one of the best scenarios, if you really don't know what kind of coaching you want to decide on, is look at some kind of problems you've managed to solve. Your past identity, your past self is the perfect client. That's most of the time your dream client, because you already can go back into your thinking. What were you thinking, feeling, and getting amazing insights. And that's really the key when it comes to signing clients. The better you know your dream clients, you know your audience, the better you can help them, because you can talk about the problem in such a specific way that they really understand, hey, you understand me, and they automatically assume that you can help them because you know so much about the problem. I'm pretty sure you're realizing the more specific you are, the better you get. The better you get in understanding about signing clients can actually be quite easy once you get this done. So these are pretty much the things in order to help you to realize how to find your dream clients. And I want to give you the 3 questions you need to ask yourself, because now you probably have a couple of audiences or a couple of niches in your head, but you're not really sure which one you should decide on. Here are the 3 questions you need to ask yourself. The very first question is, do you love helping them? If you have 2 niches you are feeling you want to choose between of, and I'm sure you definitely have something in your mind, 100%. Which one do you love helping with? Which one where you feeling those people you want to involve more, you feel good when you be in contact with those people, or when you're solving that problem, when you talk about that topic? Which one of those do you love more? And you can even put it on a scale from 1 to 10 and scale it up and put it next to each other. The second one is, how good are you able to help them with their problem? How good are you to solve their problem, give them the solution they want? The better you can help them, the more you feel like an expert, the better it is, the easier it is to sign those clients. You have the confidence, you get great results, you get more clients, you get testimonials, you get more clients. So how well are you able to help them? There can be something that you feel really passionate about and feel like super interested, but you don't have that much knowledge and experience yet. What I would do in that scenario is smaller that scenario a little bit down, so it's easier to become an expert because the whole niche is not that big anymore. For example, I'll give you an example actually from myself. I always knew that I wanted to help people to build up their business. Always knew it. But because I just started my own business, I felt quite weird to position myself as a business coach. And I felt like I don't have the right knowledge yet, because there's so many things in order to build up a business. So what I decided at the beginning is to help them finding out their passion and really getting decisive about what kind of business they want to go for. Because people are already understanding, hey, I want to have my own business, but they're in the early stages before that, in order to determine, hey, what is actually my passion? Do I actually want to have my own business? Do I want to become a coach, a nutritionist, or whatever kind of service or passion they had? So I kind of put it all the steps back. And then I took my way further and further and further and got along better and better along the way. Then there was this time where I focused a lot around content and really position myself more like a content expert. And that's really what I want you to understand. Instead of like helping one with everyone, when you have this feeling, your gut feeling, and when you're really honest with yourself, that's what you want to help people with. Use one specific part of it, and then you can go a little bit broader. And so you allow yourself to follow your passion. So first question is, who do you love helping with? Scale from 1 to 10. Second one is, how well do you can help them? How confident are you helping? Are you feeling with the knowledge, resources, experience you have to help them exactly with their problem? Or how much research do you need to be doing in order to help them? So the more research you need to be doing, it more delays a little bit in terms of how much money you can make. Obviously, the better you are in helping your people, the more you can ask for the money. But if you're not feeling you can help them at all, at the beginning, you might just want to have experiences and help them with small things in order to get in there, to get really in their head. So Insights is a really great way which helps you in the long run. And the third question is, are they able to pay you? Are you looking for those people who are broke, unemployed, and living on benefits or so? They're probably not able to invest. And I really say this in a way because it's never about the money, and people can always invest or find the money. But is it their priority in order to invest in you, or is their priority to find a job, to make more money, and then maybe investing and helping and solving your problems? So there you can see it's not really about the money, it's about their priority. But if their priority is not solving the problem, but something else, because they're not having the money or whatever, and they're needing to figure those things out, these are not your dream clients, and that is not your niche. So these are the 3 checkpoints you really need to make sure in order, does your niche have those 3 checkpoints? People you love with, can you help them? Are they paying you? Is it profitable? Are they actually paying you, able to pay you more money? Are they valuing the solution as a priority in their life right now and not something else they can use as an excuse? They're really focusing on the problem that's so painful that keeps them up at night. And you might probably already heard that question before. But once you have those things, I promise you that this niche you just picked is the right one, and just go with it. Decide that you want to become the expert around it. When you love helping them, when you know you can help them and they pay you, that's all you need. Now it's about having the guts and go with it, building it up. Even if it's very, very small, you can always become broader at the beginning, one later on pretty much. But the main focus is focus on one niche, focus on one problem, focus on one program you're going to help them with, focus on this one strategy until you hit 6 figures. That's really what it is, or even multiple 6 figures, because this one strategy helps you really to become better and better and better. That's really what I do with all of my clients. The main priority, what I always focus on with my clients, is to focus, because you really want to make your business work. That's all I care about. And also having a good time doing it. And if you focus on those things, everything becomes so much easier. You're making more money, you're helping more people, you're making more impact, and you can really build your business up in a fast and quick way by really having this one focus. And once you hit your income goals, once you hit multiple 6 figures, then you can pretty much do whatever you want, because you have them, you have the resources, you have the money, you have the opportunities to do it, and you can be way more risky with whatever you're going to test or try out or whatever. But at the beginning, you want to make your business work, and this really helps you to go fast to hit your income goals. I hope this training helps you a lot, that you get really clear around who your dream clients is. And it really helps you to get the major things, get really set up and super clear in order to really understand, hey, you know what, Natasha, that's my niche. But if you feel like there's still something going within you where you're not really sure about, okay, well, Natasha, now I have my niche, because that's pretty much what I helped you with, but you're still not really sure how can you phrase the message, how can you actually talk to those people and get into their head and grab their attention, really important in order to start your business. If that's you and you're feeling a little bit confused around that, reach out to me and we can have a chat, and I can help you to figure that one out, because I know this one will help you to sign clients all the time. The more specific we are with your message, the better it is. I see it with all of my clients. Whatever they're giving me, they're wanting some kind of feedback with me. There's never a day where I'm not giving them some kind of feedback, where I'm not going to change anything, like something in their message or something in what they send me. And every time when I do this, the results are amplified. One of my clients, she just had a normal post around asking out for clients, like really reaching out for clients in order to have some market research and some interviews, and she didn't get any calls booked in. So then I gave her my post template, and she followed and used it exactly, and she got one booked within a minute of posting, and then another one a little bit afterwards, and another one a little bit afterwards as well. So 3 calls compared to no calls, just by changing your message. There you can really see how important that messaging is. So all you got to do is just message me privately, or comment underneath if you want more information, and we can find a way in order to how I can help you for free to get your message really clear in your business in order to move forward. I hope you got a lot of help with that, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you very soon. Bye for now.